Which brings me to another interesting point. You also had a conversation about using anger during your debates, right, with other people. And you made the self-criticism that you felt that in the beginning, during the debates, you might have been too mild, too soft to the opponents, and that you switched up your style, right? Mm-hmm. So what was the observation that you made in doing that? Because I think a lot of starting Muslims doing debates, etc., can fall into the same trap.
Yes.
What was the observation there?
I think this is actually a matter of creed. And I know it sounds a little bit maybe unusual, but there are some people you need to be angry about and hate for the sake of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Like Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يودون من حد الله ورسوله. You know, ولو كانوا آباءهم أو أبنائهم أو إخوانهم أو عشيرتهم. You know, you will not find the people that believe in Allah and His Messenger, and the last day, who يودون من حد الله ورسوله. They're showing love to those who show opposition to Allah and His Messenger, even if they were their fathers and their brothers and the extended family, the ashira. Why would you not find that? Because it's not possible, and this is a very important distinction. Yeah, a lot of people ask the question, why were we like that with David Wood, trying to humiliate him? You know, I had
smash him. Like
I had an objective to humiliate David Wood, and the reason why is because he was man haddallaha wa rasulah. He was a person who was not a person who's just a disbeliever. Mm-hmm. A disbeliever, even if they vocalize their disbelief, you don't have any reason to be horrible to them or to speak badly to them. But if they are into the field of gratuitous insult, mockery, and trying to attack you through your sacred items in religion, then I believe those individuals need to be opposed, you know, with harshness. I don't think it is even Islamically legitimate to be kind with those people. I think it's haram to be kind to those individuals. That's my belief system. If someone is on the record and they have been mocking of the Rasulullah sallallahu alaihi wasallam, they have been attacking, you know, Islam and the Muslims, and you're nice to them, that's haram to be like that, in my opinion. Because the Quran says, لا تجد قوما يؤمنون بالله واليوم الآخر يودون من حد الله ورسوله. So if there's three criterion here, if the people are not trying to kill you, like Allah says, you know, لا ينهاكم الله الذين لم يقاتلوكم في الدين. They don't try and kill you for your religion. ولم يخرجوكم من دياركم. Yeah, and they don't try and kick you out of your homes. And number three, they don't try and oppose Allah and His Messenger. Then we can be, if you don't do these three things to me, then we can have a nice conversation, and I have no reason to be disrespectful to you. Then the default position is that I'm going to be respectful to you. But if you have said something about Prophet Muhammad on the record, or if you have done something rude or have attacked the Muslims on the record, then expect from me, expect harshness. Do not expect kindness. And if kindness is, you know, ولا تجادل أهل الكتاب إلا بالتي هي أحسن إلا الذين ظلموا منهم. The Quran says, do not do jidal with Ahl al-Kitab. Do not argue with Ahl al-Kitab except with that which is better. Mm-hmm. Except for the ones who have done dhulm of them. So in other words, I think it's not a mistake. Some du'at make this mistake. They make the mistake thinking that I have to be kind in all cases. And they do istidlal with the hadith of Aisha radiallahu anha in Bukhari. ما كان الرفق في شيء إلا زانه وما نزع الرفق من شيء إلا شانه. That that the Prophet ﷺ said that the rifq, the goodness, wasn't in anything except that it made it beautiful, and it wasn't taken away from anything except that it made it beautiful. Yeah, that's true. That we accept that, and we accept also. Yeah, we accept also that our responses should be proportionate, because in the beginning of the hadith, those Jews said to the Prophet Muhammad Assalamu alaikum, may death be upon you. And she went further, this is that. And he said, look, don't say this, just say wa alaikum, just say and you as well, you know. Be proportionate, don't be too much, right? Even if it was someone who's, you know, whatever, like, you know, but at the same time, don't show love to an enemy. That's a big mistake people make. If someone has made an enemy out of you and you show them love, that's ignorance and that's weakness. It's not courteous. It's not nice. It's not idfa billati hiya ahsan.
Islam wouldn't be
It's
right
haram.
now if it was
It's not
like
even.
that, right?
It's actually not halal. It's not halal. It's not good. It's haram. And Allah has harsh words to say about people that do that.
And unfortunately, we need to make the disclaimer: we're not talking about physical attacking them or anything.
Oh, of course not.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
right. Just by discussion, we need to add the discllaimer.
Other question.